vlog didn't do it for me. I thought I was expecting a lot more. I am shocked. This book is giving 5 stars. I do not want to read the next book. Hello to the people of the internet. Good morning. Happy Friday if it's Friday in your end. Happy Friday to myself. If it's not, happy whatever day it is. We're doing a new vlog, and it's not just a normal vlog. We're doing a reading vlog. I haven't done a reading vlog since I got back from vacation. We, as in me, decided to do a reading vlog with like TBR jar prompt type of thing, except we're making it with a twist. Alright guys, I'm driving. I'm on my way to take my baby to the daycare, and I'm honestly thinking of starting a new book this morning, so it was now or never when I had to actually do this intro of the vlog, so I'm so sorry. But little series, I guess, of Fable chooses my book reads. We will do this. Hopefully I'll have time when I get to my work where I will be able to pick a prompt. The only thing is I can't tape it because I forgot to bring my vlog camera, so I don't know how we're gonna do that now that I think about it. So I want Fable to pick 3 reads. Bless you. Since I have the 3 reads, for me to choose which one I would read first, even though we're gonna read all 3 in this reading vlog. I've heard that Fable just goes through your TBR that you put, and there's like Christmas and all that, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have it choose the 3 reads, and then I'll pop in here and just show my reaction after. It sucks that you guys won't see my genuine reaction because I genuinely forgot to bring my camera, and I want to do a reading vlog, so just please bear with me. It's okay. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I am kind of also all over the place this morning. I think baby is teething extra. He's really like stuffy and fussy and like not in an uplifting mood, and it breaks my heart because if you know my kid, you know he's the happiest, most active baby ever. So it's just so sad that he's like como está como que amoteta, the word I'm looking for in English, pero no encuentro. I'm hoping it's just that he's teething and it's not that he's getting something. Let's do this. I'm gonna take him and then I'll meet you guys at my work when we'll do this whole Fable thing. Okay, so I've made it to work. We're in our parking lot. Sorry for the lighting, but I'm about to do the first little Fable picks my reads, and I will screen record it and then I'll come back to talk about that one. I am shocked. What the hell? Oh my god! Wait, we should have done a twist and just be like finishing my book series, because yesterday I randomly picked Fable to see what the heck, like it picked me, and it picked me Rewind It Back, and I was like, no, I can't finish that yet. Like my heart can't take that. But Hopeless, we got Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I will take it. I feel like it's a cutesy summery read, and to close it like that beautiful small town romance Chestnut Springs series, it's Chelsea. I was gonna say Chelsea. It's gonna be bittersweet and really sad, but I'm also really excited. I shall be back. Sorry guys, my time is cut short because I have to go into work, but I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna pick another read. We're doing 2 more and then we'll talk about it. I'm flabbergasted a little bit, honestly. I kind of figured, because I had a few dark romance in there, so I kind of figured that it was gonna pick me a dark romance. Left me a thriller book to end it with like that, and then choose which one I want to read now, because I want to choose from those 3 which one I want to read next. I don't know, we shall see. I really want Unsteady. I really want to read a sports romance, so hopefully we'll get that. So, but I'm so excited. We got another dark romance. I think it's called The Maddest Obsession. I read book 1. It was so good. I think it was The Maddest Oblivion or something like that. But I'll be right back. I'm going to pick the last book. Okay, so last one is Love Unwritten. This is book 2 of a series I started. Lake Land, something like that, billionaire series. Is really good. It's slow burn, but it's okay. We have 3 books to pick from that. I'm gonna go upstairs and clock in on my work and all that, and we'll talk upstairs about what book I shall choose. Okay, so we are upstairs, as you guys can see. I am leaning towards any of the 3. So this is the 3 options we have. I don't know which one to choose. Honestly, I generally kind of wanted like a small read and just keep up the pace. I'm leaning more towards the Maddest Obsession or Hopeless. I think Love Unwritten we're gonna leave for last since it's a longer read. I think I'm gonna pick, drumroll. I think I'm gonna pick Hopeless. Crazy because you don't want to finish book series in this reading vlog like right there, because I feel like the rest of the books is gonna feel really book slumpy. Yeah, we're gonna do Hopeless and then the Maddest Obsession to cleanse our palate with the Roman small town type of thing, and then we're gonna do another small town, which is the second book of the Dreamland Lake Land or something, the billionaire series by Lauren Asher. The first book, Hopeless, I'm gonna start it this morning, probably read a chapter or 2 and see how it is. The good thing is I'm all caught up with my videos, so I don't really have to watch any YouTube videos. I mean, hopefully today at work it'll be a little smoother so I can read. I'm intrigued to see Bo's story. I feel like he's been talked so much. Little glimpses of him have been throughout these whole entire chapters, like the past books. So I'm really excited to actually know his story and what has happened to him during his military career and all that. So we'll see. Then yeah, I figured I would talk to you guys about my previous read, because my previous read was a 5-star book. I cannot express this enough, but Bailey Hannah, you do something on these books. Like I swear, I think Seeing Red, I rated it 5 stars. Third book, 5 stars. I feel like these characters are my favorite ones out of this series. Change of Heart by Bailey Hannah. It was amazing. A book that I honestly felt no hate towards both MMC and FMC of it. I'm recommending it. Read this series. It kind of gives Chestnut Spring series. Like if you are missing that kind of yearning small town romance, read this series, guys. Every single book is so good, what they say to each other. But book 3, just keep in mind, if you're a smut girly, book 3 is spicy. Like hell, there's a whole chapter of them doing you know what, different positions. I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh. And the FMC is so bad at when it comes to being a spicy girl. I haven't read an FMC like that in so long. My last read, it's literally childhood friends to lovers. They break up and they don't see each other for like a decade, a little more than a decade actually. I think it's like 14 years. The FMC has to go move back to her hometown because she did not live there. She was studying and just living in the city in Vancouver, and take care of her mom that she was diagnosed with dementia. Then they reunite. Like, as soon as he sees her, guys, it's like, I don't want any other girl type of vibe. Like, I only want her. I want her back. He's just been waiting for this to happen. He's just been dreaming it. He's like, this is never gonna happen. She's never gonna move back to the hometown. Not a lot of drama. It's just like a lot of stuff that happened between them when they were younger. I recommend it 1000%. That is one of my favorite 5-star reads of this year. Like, it's up there. Anyways, I gotta go to work, guys, so I'm gonna read this book. A Bookish update, and I figured I would do it now because, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because again, we're trying our best with that in this vlog since we're reading 3 books. I want to knock on wood, I hope my baby's not getting sick, but he's a little fuzzy, extra fussy today, a little stuffy. I'm hoping it's teething. The doctor, I've been in communication with his pediatrician and she's like, I think it's teething, it sounds like it, but just keep an eye during the weekend. So I'm gonna run some errands right now and try and get him a couple of stuff that I need. I'm just gonna be pretty much in full mom mode just in case. Okay, so I'm like 12% in the book. I read a little more before I left from work. Yeah, work was not working today. It was so boring. We have so much free time, and I literally read over 80 pages while I was at work because no hay un carajo, like I said. Love the book a lot. It was giving 5 stars. I don't know, we'll see in the end. It was giving 5 stars. The only thing is that the FMC, Bo kind of gave me like a little bit of the ick because he calls the girl in his mind, he calls him Little Bailey. Mind you, this girl, she's an adult, a full-on adult, so it kind of gave me the ick on that. So I don't think it's giving 5 stars anymore. Loving it still. Characters, these are one of my favorite characters. It's sad and bittersweet that I'm ending the last book of Chestnut Spring, but I'm gonna miss these characters. Okay. Okay, cowgirl. I just hope that LC Silver one day will give us a long book of an extended epilogue of all these characters. Like the FMC is, again, another badass queen. That's what she gives. But again, I'm still early on the book, so I don't really know much about like any dark stories that they have. I know a little bit about Bo, what he's been through in the military, PTSD and all that stuff, and I'm encountering a little bit throughout the chapters. But other than that, with the FMC, I don't know much. Just that her family is delinquents, I think that's how you call it. Like DRUG, just in case I get copyrighted and my video gets shut down. Dealers kind of stuff. Like her brother's dad is a fugitive from the law or something like that. It's crazy. It's a little bit of what the FMC's life is about. She lives in a trailer. She's just doesn't like that world of her family, so she doesn't live that life. G7X. Woo! Sorry guys for the abrupt intro, this last clip. Oh my god, girl, you are en contra el tránsito. Oh my god, that is not where she should be going. That red SUV, you are crazy, lady. Thank god all these lights were red, because if not, oh my god. I lost my train of thought because of that. Now I don't know what I was gonna say. I know what I was coming in for, so let's just get it over with, because I said I was gonna try my best on keeping it nice, low-key, and not super chatty. Today, I feel like I've had so much screen time, probably because of my Kindle, like on my phone, and obviously working and all that, but I just checked my screen time for my app, my Kindle app, and my phone, and it literally said 3 hours. 3 hours and 11 minutes. Guys, I went from, which by the way, this whole weekend I've just been reading. That's what I've been doing. Sorry, I'm not keeping my eyes on the camera because I'm driving and I'm trying to multitask and actually talk to you guys. So if I'm on a red light like right now, I will try my best to talk to you guys. Also, I still need to look at the street to make sure I know when the light changes, you know? But anyways, I've just been reading all weekend. I'm obsessed with this book. This book is giving 5 stars. At first, I did not like the part, which I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think he at the beginning calls her, he has a nickname for like 1 second. Thank god it stopped, because if not, it kind of was giving me the ick. But he was calling her like Little Sweet Bailey or something like that. I was like, please don't call her little, she's an adult. Thank god he stopped calling her that, because that was giving me the ick. And as soon as I saw it happen in a couple of chapters, he calls her like that, but not like, just be warned, it doesn't happen throughout the rest of the book, thank the lord. Because names like that, when there's a huge age gap, that is a little cringy and I don't like it. Started this book, I think it was Friday, and I am already 70% in the book. Yep, in a midst of 3 to 4 days, I'm 70%. That's how good it, guys, this book is phenomenal, and it's still giving 5 stars. I love it. There's this thing that happens, I can't spoil it, but there's something that happens in the book that I was like, oh no, please tell me he's not doing this. And thank god, like, it was like a little funny thing, and yeah, I can't really say it, so, because I don't want to spoil anything, but you're gonna have to read it. both of these characters, they're not my they're not my top favorite, but I love how FMC is so authentic in herself when it comes to her and Bo, like just them two in their little world. I absolutely hate how people treat her, and the reason why they treat her the way they treat her is literally the nicest human being. It's like she doesn't really deserve that, and it's so sad. I have heard such amazing things about just Chestnut Springs and this small town and how amazing it is, and of course there's always something that it's just too good to be true, and it just sucks that such a good, how do you call that, like a good found family and a good talk about this hometown, knowing how good it is, it's just sad that not everything is how it seems. Like there's always the bad stuff, and obviously like there's these hateful people that don't really love her, and that makes me really sad. Makes me just want to hug her. Her brothers are complete assholes. I have to make series tracker. I have been so busy, guys, that I haven't had time to just track on it, because I want to make a little series about attempting to finish my series kind of vlog, and I haven't been able to make it because I really want to make a whole list, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of books that I'm on in the middle of a series of. But overall, given 5 stars. I figured I would give you guys a little Bookish update. Sorry I haven't updated you guys all weekend. Hello, we did our hair. I know I vlogged yesterday. I think I did, can't remember, but it's the next day. It is Tuesday, August 12th, and I just finished Hopeless. Guys, 5 stars. Like, I loved that book, and wow, like seeing Bo, the real Bo, like how he is with Bailey, it was so cute. I love this version of him and just the outcome that he had. I know it was tough seeing it since the first book. Seeing the outcome is insane, and I'm so happy for them, and I love them. So 5 stars. The epilogue didn't do it for me. I thought I was expecting a lot more found family, but it literally lasted like 4 minutes. I was like, Elsie Silver, why'd you do that? It was the last book I wanted to soak it in, and I thought there was an extended epilogue. There's not, so it's okay. It's okay. We're moving on. I'm gonna go to the next book. We're gonna read The Maddest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie. That's our next read. I'm so excited. I'm hoping it cleanses my palette, because all these books are romance books. So yeah, also stay tuned because we're doing a fall reading, or like readathon. I'm gonna read 3 books in a row that are like fall mystery related fantasy type of thing. Yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, we're back in the car, my peeps. Every single time I do car clips, just know something changes. I got a new little wheel cover, but I am on my lunch. Sorry for the mess, guys. I am in the process of, I was gonna say moving. No, we're not moving. The process of just, unfortunately, taking all the stuff that baby doesn't fit in anymore, so that's why I have that. I have to donate it. And to be more talkative as to what we're reading next, my ratings, as to why I'm rating it. Listen, guys, this is 5 stars. However, I think I like the epilogue and the ending of Reckless, like found family wise, how that book ended with Reckless, rather than Hopeless. I feel like Hopeless was like 3 dots, yeah, exclamation point. But it's just the way that it ends. I'm just like, huh? Like, that's it? Kind of would have wanted a little more. It kind of makes me want to just lower it and give it 4.75, but it's fine. I'm gonna rate it 5 stars because I love them as a couple, and this whole book, I just guys, I read this over a mist of 4 days. I read books like that when I am like hooked on a book. That's how fast I read them. The Maddest Obsession also kind of like that genre, kind of gives thriller. My battery is flashing, but anyways, just wanted to tell you guys that's my next read. Maddest Obsession by Danielle Laurie. Hello. We get the vibes going. Guys, we almost burned our house yesterday, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna bring those vibes here. I was like, no, that's not happening. Gotta protect us. And we divide and conquered. Quick update. I figured I would do it now because 1, I'm on a time crunch, and maybe it'll help me to just be short and sweet and not talk. and 2, it's a different background than my car. We're getting kind of tired of our car. It's Thursday. Today is August 14th. Correcto, August 14th. I am 51% in the book. At first, I was like bored. I was like, what the heck is this giving me? This is giving me like prostitute-y kind of vibes. I don't know if I liked it. Started picking up. Gabay se me fue when I was Christian and some Christian. Is it Christian or Christopher? Alistair. Let's call him by his last name. Sometimes he would get me pissed off. I was like, oh my god, this MMC is the most arrogant asshole ever. And then I was like, Daya, you're reading dark romance. Like, guys, so many people have been killed. And second, I thought it was literally every single person that she touched guy-wise. No, it's like he plans really good how to like kill the man that she marries. And then she's Italian, he's Russian. He keeps saying like there's this saying for Italians, I don't know if it's true, because this is like that at least she has to have the that she needs to marry. If she divorces, she has to marry quickly again. I don't know, I guess to like keep it going so she can keep being alive. I don't know. Her dad is an asshole. Her mom, my heart goes out to her. I'm just word vomiting here because I'm just shocked at what I've been reading. A little bit shocked, not that much. I've been a little bored. I'm giving 3 stars right now. Unless it kicks up now, get it from his POV at why he is the way he is with her because of what the choices that she made. That's my 50% update. Okay. Talk to y'all in my next update. Hello. We're looking glamorous, y'all. How beautiful we look. So I'm on my way to buy some lunch. It's Friday. It's been 2 days since I last updated you guys, and I have finished the book. Yes, that's right, y'all heard me. I read this book in what, 3 days? I think it was. Crazy that I just read a dark romance. But I think for what I'm about to tell you guys, we need to sit down. But we're gonna talk about the rating and the book first and my thoughts. Guys, this book, the last little bit of this book gave 5 stars. So good. The last ending, I loved it. But what happened? This wasn't even slow burn because I was hooked on this book, but I was also bored. It was like a mix of both, and I did not like it, guys. I did not like it. Let's just say I'm glad it's over, but I also love the last part. So now I'm like, well, now what? 4 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I think the good rating because it's gonna wrap it for me as soon as I finish this book. I just know I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hooked on the ending, and then I'm gonna be like, well, este cantito should have been a little bit like the good part that it was this of the book should have been this, you know. And that sucks when it's like that because then I'm like, well, what the hell did I just read then? But it's fine. I still loved it. I just gave it 4 stars because it's good. Not better than the first one. I don't know what the third one is about. I think the third one is, it gives like a dark romance, he kidnaps her type of vibe, I think. I don't know. We are not gonna deal with that now. I don't have to know about that now because that's not the book we're supposed to read. So we're gonna talk about the situationship in a minute. I'm gonna buy my food, get myself situated, eat, like placed somewhere, I don't know, eat, and then do whatever the heck we gotta do and talk about the situationship. I can't take myself serious. Like, I'm literally here trying to yodelate. This lady in McDonald's her southern accent caught me off guard because you don't see that a lot here in Florida, but it was really deep southern accent. Talk a little bit about the situationship. Here's the thing, I do not want to read the next book. Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Because I knew deep down, I knew that once Fable chose all these 3 reads, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna read the third one. You know why? Because so many romances back to back, it kind of gets you in a book slumpy romance kind of vibe. That's what I'm feeling right now. And this book, Love Unwritten, you know me, you know I love Lauren Asher's book, and I don't want to read this book and to give it a low rating because my mind is like in a romance slump. We're gonna skip it. I appreciate Fable choosing all these 3 reads, but I'm glad I read 2 out of the 3. We're gonna mix this up, okay? Listen, this is my video. I make up my own rules, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Esto es lo siguiente. This is the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna pick a read, and we're still gonna read a 3rd book here for you guys, but it's not gonna be romance. I'm gonna see what my heart feels like. I'm like also like in a kind of dark romance mood still, so I don't know if I should start a new series because I want to read Sinners Anonymous, that like Sinners, the series I think it's called. I really want to read the 1st book, but I don't know. I'm not in a romance slump. I just don't want to read a long ass book. That's the problem. I don't want to read an over 600 book page. Let's check on my Notion. Do you see, this is where I needed to sit, but it's okay. We're in a red light, but it just changed. It's okay. Let's see how we can do this. So I have, from the 15 books that I have to read by the end of this year, I have a couple in there. And I'm kind of either in a mood for sports romance, like a hockey kind of vibe, or I'm also in the mood for a thriller. But a thriller book that I want to read, it's a book I have to buy. So that's, again, financial stable saving mode, so we can't really do that. So ¿qué vamos a hacer? Creo que vamos a leer Unsteady. I think that's what I'm in the mood slash vibes for. I'm gonna read Unsteady or pick a thriller book and maybe buy it. We'll see, because I really want to read the book that I've been thinking about. We'll talk about it in my work once I park. Okay, I hate Kindle. Kindle just bought a book. Le di a get book, and I just bought a book. Financial stable, saving who? Daya, I thought you were saving money, girl. What the fuck happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna blame it on Kindle, even though I low-key wanted to read that book. So we have 2 thrillers. The 4th one, I'm not gonna actually vlog it. I'm probably gonna just read it off camera. I got my McDonald's. I never knew if that girl had a, how do you call it? Ew, what the fuck did I just touch that's wet? So I still don't know if her accent would actually Southern. But anyways, the book that we're reading, because I didn't even tell you guys. So we're reading Lisa Jules. I don't know if I've read any of her books actually. Let me check. But we're reading None of This Is True by Lisa Jules. I have heard amazing things of this. I had this on my TBR since last year, I think. Still, I have yet to read it. And it's short read. That's what I wanted. 376 pages. Probably without the epilogue, we're giving like 350 pages, let's say that. Heard Frida McFadden apparently is a doctor. Is that true? Isn't that a little weird that she's a doctor and she writes thriller books? You know why I'm questioning it if you've read any of her books. They're a little thrilling, alright? But that's interesting. I didn't know that about her. Oh, my sister's calling. This is my cue to leave you guys. I shall talk to you guys when I'm somewhat 50% in the book. Hello. I have a reading update in a couple days since I last updated you guys. This book, Josie or Jossie, however you say it, she pisses me off so much. Like, I don't know what it is, the whole controlling thing. I can't stand it. I've been reading this book and I've just been pissed off while reading it, and I'm just ready to be over it because I don't even know if I would recommend it. I don't know, it gives 3 stars, and then I'm like, I get furious because I'm like, this book costs over $10. Nothing pisses me off more than purchasing books and then they're being like 3 stars, 2 stars. I am like 60% in the book. I'm almost done, but last time I updated you guys, I think it was maybe Friday. I downloaded the book. I'm 60%, and that's literally the only update I can give you guys. I like the storyline. It's a little interesting. I like the whole podcast viewing, like that part. I've never read things like that. And then like the whole interview thing, it's interesting. Still intrigued, but I'm also like, I can't DNF because it's a thriller book and I want to know what happens. That's the only thoughts I have. I feel like there's a plot twist coming. I just feel it on the edge of my fingers. Hey guys, you keep on bringing the car shots. I'm so sorry, okay? Only way, honestly, right now that I can do reading vlogs. But hey, you guys seem to enjoy them still. I'm juggling a bunch of stuff and I'm just trying to keep it together. And this is the way that it's working for me. To update you guys with None of This Is True. Oh my god, I'm just having thriller flops. That's what I'm having. I don't understand why this book gave me a headache, guys. I still have the headache. I finished this morning, guys. This book has given me such a bad headache. I hated the ending. I was like, what the fuck? I was literally, that was my reaction. I posted on my Goodreads my review. I will post it here, a screenshot, because I was like, what did I just read? There was a plot twist, but it wasn't a huge thing. No fue la gran cosa. Like, oh my god, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. For Jossie, he was a little creepy for me. I said this from the beginning of my book update, like something was off with her. No, I'm talking about Alex. I rated this 2.75 because if what I believe in my mind, because hello, it's literally titled None of This Is True. I don't know what happened actually, so I really don't know, guys. My heart goes out to her. How they portrayed her in the book, this character, like she had a sunshine, yellow, beautiful, golden heart. Cared for her family, you know, and she tried keeping everything together. I don't know what else to say. How the book ended, she still was, I was like, what the fuck? Literally, that's just what I was thinking. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm guessing at my car. I feel like I really didn't understand this book. I was just left like confused and with a literal bad headache. So I rated it 2.75 just because of the FMC Alex, because again, what I just said. If it wasn't for her and how everything that this person went through, just to not spoil much, I would have rated it 1 star. And then I go into Goodreads and I see that Larry literally rated it 1 star. She was like, what the fuck did I just read? Same girl, same. That being said, guys, I think I'm gonna take a break on Thriller, and it sucks because hello, like Halloween is right around the corner, fall, and it just gives that vibe. Will I continue reading this author's books? No, I don't think I will. I think once I read a book from an author that gives 1 star, I scrap them, because I'm like, no girl, I don't need to read this. I don't need another headache, you know. I started a new book. I'm gonna close this vlog. Yeah, we've been through a lot, but don't worry, the book wrap up is still coming. When? I have no idea. I got so much going on. I'm trying to edit too. That's another thing I forgot to say. I've had so much going on. Maybe that's why I have a headache. It's not because of the book, but at least you guys saw right now my rating for this book. Guys, I am finally giving you guys a proper sit down wrap up with my husband coughing in the background. I promise he ain't sick. So let me pull up my Goodreads for Fable. So we read 3 books that Fable, technically it was Scout that picked them, but we read 3 books though, and we made it with a twist, as you guys saw, so we don't even have to get into that part. You already know the twist that we did. First book we read was Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I gave this book 5 stars. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did. I gave it 5 stars. It was giving 5 stars since the beginning. I already said I love the outcome of both characters, because both characters had really deep things that they were going through, and it was beautiful how they came out to be the person that they were by the end of the book. I really loved it. The epilogue, that was my least favorite epilogue out of all of the Chestnut Springs books. Didn't like it. I feel like it was like 3 pages. I was like, what? For it to be the last book, you would think that it was like an extended epilogue of everyone's life. No. If you guys have read the previous books in the Chestnut Springs series, you guys would probably know what you guys were expecting. Bo has been through a lot during his military career, and the FMC Bailey, I've never heard about her throughout the books, but you also get an introduction as to why you haven't heard about her, and like a little bit of a description of what she's gone through. It's really sad what she goes through. These 2 characters decide to become friends, and it just gives friends to lovers, and I really love that trope. It's not my favorite, but I love friends to lovers. A good friends to lovers. It's how you build a connection between one another, and I really love how it always comes out to be. And they just both decide to become friends, support each other, help each other in some ways, and he's like, maybe I can get my family off my back if I was engaged to her. So they come up with this fake engagement, both of them, and for her convenience, that was his convenience, for him to get his family off his back, which that's a little sad because I love his family. Her convenience was if she was engaged to Bo, he was known for becoming this hero, this really good person, so people were gonna like maybe start to like her instead of actually hating her because of her family. This girl is completely different from her family, her brothers, her dad. But yeah, And then the rest is history. The rest is for you to find out once you read the book. And I really loved it. 5 stars, guys. For this to be the last book, I'm really glad I gave it 5 stars because I loved it. And then after that, we read the Maddest Obsession. Listen, this was the slowest fucking slow burn dark romance book that I've ever read. This was slow. Like at some point I was saying like, Gianna and Christian, they're both FMC and MMC. Pretty much like it's just parts of her life that we could have avoided being extra detailed. Yeah, but also the book is pretty short, so you'll get through it pretty quickly. So it was really slow burn, but it also kept me on my toes. I still wanted to keep to read and find out more. So pretty much Gianna is the stepmom of Nico from the first book. If you've read the Maddest Oblivion, I think it's called. The second book is the Maddest Obsession. It's this one. So I rated this book 4 stars. Yeah, just 4 straight stars. That's what I gave it. Christian, he's one of those people that he's like, touch her and die, or date her and die. Yeah, that's dark romance for you right there. Agora enseño aí con calzoncillo. He was madly obsessed about her. The Maddest Obsession, get it? Both of them have gone through really dark stuff. Read the trigger warnings because it's shit that it's like crazy. This is dark romance. I don't think it's the darkest romance I've ever read. I feel like there's gonna be worse things. They have just been like verbally bickering to each other. He's an FBI, so she's just like, she's always been like housewife, has been married a lot of times. He's always wanted her, but like he didn't want to want her the way that she picks up men. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not to call her a slut. I'm not women shaming, but he never understood the reason why she had to just quickly get married. If one of her previous husbands died, she had to quickly get married. Like, he didn't understand that part, and he basically just made it like you're just a gift to these guys and made it sound like slutty. Maybe that's why I didn't like this book so much. Like, he just gave dark vibes at first. He degraded her sometimes, and I did not like that. I get it, it's dark romance, but like there's a limit of dark romance, and this guy was just, even if it's dark romance, it's a little rude, you know, to degrade a woman. Like, the fuck. I don't know how to explain this book, like what did it pertain, but it was 4 stars. Epilogue didn't give it to me though, and I think that's also why I didn't give it 5 stars. That's also another epilogue that was like, well, this is boring. So that's that with that second book. And then the last book couldn't have gotten worse. But honestly, guys, we're not in a book slump. I thought I was for a second there with this book because I was like, oh no, like it's 2 stars, like these past 2 books. So we made it a twist and decided to pick a thriller book. Yeah, guys, I rated it on Fable 2 stars. On Goodreads, I rated it 2.5, and I think I'm gonna lower this rating. I think I'm gonna give it a 1 star. Yeah, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna rate it again. What the helly did I just read? I read None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. So how to explain this book? I don't even know how to explain it, so I'm just gonna give you the description because it's just, my head can wrap around it, and thankfully I don't have that headache anymore. We don't want that. Celebrating her 45th birthday at her local pub, popular podcaster, that was a lot of P's, Alex Summer crosses paths with an unassuming woman called Josie Fair. Josie, it turns out, is also celebrating her 45th birthday. They are in fact birthday twins. A few days later, Alex and Josie bump into each other again, this time outside Alex's children's school. They don't really bump each other. That's not a spoiler, but you'll understand once you're reading this book how everything turns out to be, but whatever. Josie has been listening to Alex's podcast and thinks she might be an interesting subject for her series. Josie's life appears to be strange and complicated, and although Alex finds her unsettling, she can't quite resist the temptation to keep making the podcast. Slowly, she starts to realize that Josie has been hiding some very dark secrets, and before she knows it, Josie has inveigled her way into Alex's life and into her home. Yeah, it was a little eerie. The book was a little eerie. But as quick as she arrived, Josie disappears. Only then does Alex discover that Josie has left a terrible and terrifying legacy in her wake, and that Alex has become the subject of her own true crime podcast. Who is Josie Fair and what has she done? Yeah, remember when it said none of this is true? Just read it and put it in your head when you go into this book, guys. And please, I'm giving this book 1 star, which means I do not recommend. So if you're like me, you're a reader and you read The Tenant and you gave it a similar rating by Frida McFadden, 2 stars, then we kind of get the same vibes, you know? Larry gave it 1 star, this book. I don't know what she rated The Tenant. I don't really know. I can search it up really quick. Yeah, that's how you kind of get the gist of like if it's worth it or not. She gave it 4 stars, but I gave it like 2 stars. A waste of my time. I am not reading her books again just because I kind of need a break, those kinds of thrillers. So we divide and conquer. We recovered. I am reading Unsteady by Peyton Corin, and I am literally 20% the book. I started this book yesterday night. I'm so excited. I'm really loving it. I think I just needed a sports romance. I thought I needed a dark romance, but I was like, no, I need a sports romance. Give me a sports romance, please. And that's exactly what it's giving me. It's like golden retriever friends to lovers kind of vibe. I'm eating it up. I'm loving it. You guys will see the rating of this book Unsteady in my next vlog. I'm gonna do a reading vlog of like spooky season vibes, but I'm taking a break. I'm reading Unsteady off camera, and then I'm gonna read a new fall reading vlog, and hopefully it'll give cozy vibes. I will try my best to do it that way for you guys. I think we just need that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for my next vlog because it's gonna be a cozy fall season vibes. Yeah, and after that I'm gonna give you guys a holiday reading vlog. Let me know in the comments what books out of these, the ones that I read in this vlog, have you guys read, and what were your ratings? I'm intrigued. Please, let's discuss this in the comments. Also, I'm really sorry that I take so long responding to comments. I promise I read them in the moment, but I don't reply to them till a couple days later because your girl's busy, y'all. I mean, you guys saw me venting here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the post notification bell on so you guys can be notified every time I post a video. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios. And they'll say daddy's home, home for me. What the fuck did we just do? Mónica, yo creo que ya no va a ver mis videos yo creo que ya no ve ni mis vlogs de él, pero le compré un regalito a Moni because, like, honestly, that woman has literally helped us since we moved here, me and Charlie, since day one. And I think I just needed to go all out. Something told me to go all out for her birthday today, y yo le compré 2 o 3 cositas que a mí también me gusta porque ella y yo tenemos muchas cosas en común. But I got her an Awala, como pueden ver. She's gonna be part of the Awala team, and I feel like she was always like con sus drinks and stuff. Bless you. So I got her that, y para no enseñarle y sacarlo tanto porque en realidad está ahí bien cute, le compré una carterita. Miren qué linda, guys. That's so cute. Y va de lado, pero también la puedo usar as just grab it like this and carry it like that. I feel like black is usually her accessory color, like when it comes to bags and things, porque yo observo y yo miro lo que se ponen mis amigas por si tengo que regalarle algo. So, ese regalito es para ti, Mónica. Este es un clip de agradecimiento por todo lo que has hecho por nosotras. Esto es bien random, pero yeah, we're just really grateful for her. And es que ustedes tienen que ver los behind the scenes, like todo lo que pasa cuando nos reunimos. I feel like she's the mom in the group. She always takes care of us, and she's always like, it's okay, I got you, okay, ¿dónde tenemos que estar? Okay, a tal sitio, okay, este es el GPS, te lo voy a enviar el location ahora. Like things like that. And it's just like, she deserves this and so much more. She's a true badass queen, okay? Esto es bien random, but